I realized that credit literally bridged the gap between where the success that people wanted and where they were initially.
The first question is, what was your introduction to credit?
My introduction to credit was truthfully, my introduction to credit was realizing that it was the gap between people who wanted to achieve their goals and where they was initially.
Hold on, you gotta say that again, bro. That was a bar.
I realized that credit literally bridged the gap between where the success that people wanted and where they were initially. Because a lot of times, like I'm in the events-based business, right?
Right.
A lot of people who want to get into this business, they don't have $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 to get into the business. So what do? You build your credit, you leverage your credit, and now you can use it to go run up a bag. So I realized that, all right, in order for me to educate my platform on getting into this business, I had to first educate them on getting their credit right, that financial literacy. That was the key to bridging that wealth.
And that's how you do it. That's how you do it. So that leads me to my next question. You kind of told us currently you use it in your events-based business.
Absolutely.
So how do you ultimately use it right now? Like break that down so they can understand
so
how
I'll give you a story perfectly, right? I have a mentee who literally just texted me, said she's signing on her first lease. That lease, that property, that event space is gonna net her at least $10,000 to $20,000 a month. How did she do it though? She got $30,000 in our program, lended to her from the bank that we showed her how to do. So now she started this business with no money out of her pocket. She needed credit to do that. That's why credit is important. Big credit.
So now look, I see what you're doing. Definitely been watching how you've been, influencing your community and just taking things to the next level, catching you at, different events, high level events. You know what I'm saying?
Only high level.
That's it. So with that being said, looking into the future, because we're visionaries.
Absolutely.
What's the grand scheme? What's the big picture when it comes to credit?
The big picture with credit is, for one thing, it's more education. More people need to understand how to build, leverage, fix their credit.
Right.
Because that's the key to wealth, honestly, in my opinion. Because the thing about it is that a lot of these businesses, unless you're doing something digitally, which even most digital businesses, you need some kind of money. If you don't have it, you need to learn how to get it.
Right.
If you don't know how to get it, you can't start it.
At all.
You see what I'm saying? So after that point, it's just like, all right, cool. Once we have the masses, once we have the information to go and turn it into wealth, let's actually start doing the work, right? If I want to empower
well done, King.
If I want to empower 1,000 people to go and start their event-based Airbnb, Turo, real estate, whatever it is you want to do, I need to empower them to build that brick, to build that house.
Brick by brick. My boy over here killing it. You already know it. Let's get out of here.